Hey, what's up, guys? It's Keemstar here, and today we have a double upload. No, I'm just joking with you guys. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna give you my insight on the Call of Duty beta. I'm just gonna get right into it. Now, this gameplay, I am gonna forewarn you, it is kind of wonky, but it honestly, I've been playing Call of Duty for 9 years, and I can tell you, oh, dang, look at that reload. I can tell you, that what I've experienced with this game has been very, I guess, not good. And that I'm not going along with the hate. I just don't like this game. Well, I mean, there's some stuff I do like about it, and I will talk about that stuff right now. I'm just gonna get right into it, guys. But if you guys hate my opinion or whatnot, I understand. Trust me, I do like. I'm trying to get a whole like. I'm trying to understand this game a little better because there's some mechanics that are just really wonky. This is gun game, guys. I do have a couple clips going on here, but I don't want to make this too long. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so this we're gonna start off with. I guess let's start off with the cons first. Um, First off, the guns are unbalanced in my opinion. I feel like some guns fancy more than others. One of those guns being I think the NV4, I think what it's called. I don't know. I think that gun it dominates the field. I think sometimes the ERAD dominates too. It's weird. It feels like the ERAD has more range than the uh assault rifles, and then so like some assault rifles have more range. I mean, have less range. Like if you're up close, they work better than the ERAD. I don't know. It's really wonky and weird. That's why some guns I just don't really like. I'm just trying to understand the game a little better. I think they do need a little bit of balance. I don't. Infinity Ward has never been good at balancing. I'll tell you guys that. Like even Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare, they were Modern Warfare was balanced. I would say maybe some perks and stuff not, but the guns were usually balanced. But Modern Warfare 2 wasn't really balanced on guns. Not to burst anyone's bubble, I do love Modern Warfare 2. Um, Another issue, Black Ops 3 had was a lot of time easier seeing people. I feel like it's really hard, like looking at like sometimes I can't even like know the difference between an enemy and like a regular one of my teammates. So I feel like that needs to be improved. Number three, Frontier, like that small little corridor map that has really no outside. That map doesn't work in my opinion. I think that map is really stupid, and it doesn't really work. A lot of the times, I feel like one side it has a little bit more. I know it seems like they're the same distance, but a lot of times you just get shot in the back a lot, and that's another issue I have. I mean, that's not point four, but it's more like in this game I get shot in the back so much. I don't understand. I feel like these maps are really done wrong. Some of them are. Um, it feels too much like COD Ghost and Black Ops 3. I feel like a lot of the times, like, it feels way too. I have that COD Ghost vibe, but then it feels like Black Ops 3, and a lot of stuff they did was copy Black Ops 3, which I don't really like. Even some down to the name. I'm trying to think of. I think one of the guns, the rigs, like they're just straight out blatant copies, and a lot of stuff they just copied. I don't like that. I feel like that should have been the elo size. I feel like it's a copy. I mean, it's not really necessarily like a huge copy because it's just name different, but it's. I hope you guys will understand what I'm trying to say. Like it feels like it doesn't feel right when they're trying to do stuff. Um, what else? The servers are shit, and that's a stay-in right there. The servers are crap, and I can already tell you that they're gonna be bad. Imagine if this was day one release, okay? Imagine if this was day one release, then this game would it just couldn't go on any further. I mean I was I that's why I'm forewarning you people. Um, Multiplayer won't be promising. I don't know about the multiplayer. Like I feel like a lot of people. I like Black Ops 3. I can tell you that I like Black Ops 3. Multiplayer, a lot of people might not, but like this multiplayer might not have the most promising of them all. A lot of the maps don't have good map flow. Frontier being one of them. I think Frost being another one of them. I think this map is fine right here. I think it's okay, and but we'll get into the other map. Wall running sucks in this game, and I'm gonna give you that too right now. Okay, they need to fix the wall running. It feels, they have it in the game. I know a lot of people don't like wall running, but if you're gonna have wall running in game, might as well make it right. Because I feel like a lot of the times you're like you're basically in a weird situation where like trying to make it where like you want to run and you want to keep your gun out, but a lot of times you have to look directly at the wall, and it's really stupid. Okay, that's what I hate. This is my last point, but this game can get boring after a while, and what basically it gets. Sorry, guys. That was a little bit of a weird thing. I know it stopped there for a second, but I did have to do something. But anyways, what I was saying is a lot of the times it can get boring. Like if you play for a couple more, like if you play like 2 or 3 hours, it can get boring in my opinion. And hopefully that would change. Hopefully there's new variety and stuff like that. The rigs are the same, but they have a little bit of a different mechanism. Like I feel like a lot of them are like copycats of Black Ops 3, but they're like they have like a little bit of different thing. It's weird. I don't know what to tell you guys. Okay, now onto the pros. One of the pros being the game can be fun. I enjoyed for the first couple of hours. I promise you, I was having a lot of fun. I really felt like this game really brung it hard. If that's what she said. But it can be fun after a while. Sorry, I'm trying to like elaborate my points a little bit, but they can be a little wonky. Defender. Okay, so I like to say this game mode right here. This is my second point for pros. This game mode is awesome. Defender is a good game mode, especially on the map I'm playing at right now. This map right here, it's a throwback. This let me tell you, this is an awesome map. I like the map flow. In my opinion, I think it works out really well. I think I like this map. And I like Defender. When Defender on this map, you really feel like you just can go crazy. It's like it can come down to the last little bit of wire. It's awesome, dude. This map is fun, especially with Defender on. And I think that game is really. I like that game mode. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I like that game mode more than I like what's Uplink. I like Defender more. I think it's really cool. Graphics, okay, so when I first saw the Infinite Warfare trailer, I thought it looked bad, but it looks really good. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty good. And I'm glad of what they. I'm glad it looks. I'm glad at least it looks good and not pale and dark. This game does have potential. I mean, all these points could be really bad, but they can fix all of them, and I would be happy. But I don't know. Like I think this game can have potential, but I feel like it's gonna end up like COD Ghost. I don't know why, like a COD Ghost AW vibe. I know some people hate Black Ops 3, but in my opinion, like Black Ops 3 is like the next best thing. Like you gotta give Black Ops 3 a little bit of the doubt. What next? Supply drops have been done right. If they do this right, like if basically whenever they add weapons and you can just earn a whole bunch of salvage and stuff like that, and then buy the weapons, that would be fine. Or you can get them out of supply drops. I think the supply drops are done fine. I think this is how they should be done. If they change this, then it will be a con. This is another reason why you shouldn't buy the game. Some guns sound nice. Some guns are nice and they look kind of pretty and stuff like that. And I really do like the really do like the aesthetics of them. And some of them sound really good. And I'm actually quite. I mean, not all of them, but I just like I just love. I was just shooting right there just to test out a perk that reloads faster whenever you're out of bullets, which makes no sense. Oh, one thing I should put, I forgot to put on my cons, I should say, to make this point 11 on my cons. I'm not done with the pros yet, but the variants, I don't like. I think they should be taken out. Some people might like them just because, like, everybody, but what if they patch a gun that becomes ridiculous? Then everyone's going to be using that gun. Variants, in my opinion, should be taken out of the game and shouldn't be, I know a lot of them aren't good, or I should say, like, they're not game-breaking, like, damage, but let me tell you, they're, like, damage well. I mean, like, you can get, like, better headshots, like, it's just, like, some of them I just don't like. I just don't think they're, I think, or they can at least be a little bit more balanced. But to go back into more of my pros, yeah, I think some of the guns sound good. They need to turn up the footstep sound. I think that sound needs to be, sometimes I can't even hear people. I've turned my volume all the way up on my headset, and I have, I forgot, I think I have some Turtle Beaches, and they're really good. They're not the cheap kind. And let me tell you, it's really hard to hear people. It's really difficult to really get up with, to hear people, and I feel like that's a big issue. I think I already made this point, but Throwback is a good map. I think that is the best out of all these maps, and I think it's. And honestly, I wish it was in Black Ops 3. I wish they could port that map over because I don't know why I like it so much. It really I had whenever I was playing with a friend, his name is Bradley Bailey. I shouldn't say his name, but his name is Brad. I should say. It was just really fun. Okay. I was just having a ton of fun with the map, just running around on Defender. By the ways of the looks of it, I haven't seen zombies in campaign. I feel like will be promising, except for that tutorial mode. I feel like they need to make zombies a little a little harder, I should say, a little bit more challenging than easy. I know this isn't in the beta specifically, but what have I heard from it is you can get your weapons back from it, from a weapon locker, and all your perks back. I don't like that. I think that's kind of stupid, in my opinion. I feel like it should be hard. That was the point of zombies, is being rage induced. Honestly, it wasn't really a problem for me because usually people can pick me up, but it's still, in my opinion, an issue because it makes the game really unbalanced. And I hope they do take that stuff out of the game. And that's about it. Honestly, that's all I really had trouble with. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you like, leave a subscribe. And honestly, if you don't care about it, just put it down in the comments. In my opinion, I don't really like Infinite Warfare so far. I really can't tell you that I like it. Honestly, just from my experience of just I expected this to be actually worse, but it's better than what I thought it was. Okay. A lot of the stuff is just really, really stupid and just really weird. Like that bomb I just threw. That wasn't that basically a flying C4? But it's whatever. Also, one last thing. 2 updates ago, it was really weird. But I was checking through the audio settings, and there was literally a gender thing. I'm not even joking. It said gender, and it identified me as a male, and I'm really offended. So that's why I'm not buying Call of Duty, okay? First off, it's stupid. It said I was a male, okay? What if I was a female? It offended me, and I'm angry, okay? I don't think it's in there now, but I hope you guys don't support this game, okay? Because I'm a feminist, Nazi, atheist, Muslim, female, okay? Transgender, also. So, I just want you guys to know that. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like and subscribe. I love you guys all. I love the support on all the other videos. Honestly, you guys are just amazing. I'm really blessed. And leave your guys' opinions down in the comments. I don't care if you guys yell at me for calling me stupid, but I just can't get behind this game. If I were to buy this game, it'd probably be on sale. And or if I were to buy this game, probably only for the zombies and campaign, because campaign and zombies look promising. So I'm not gonna have too much of a fuss about that. Also, it's interesting to know, whenever you do this, right on the screen right now, it's interesting to know, some of the times you can get, good kills. I literally went on a 4-player kill streak just holding down that, because when you hold it down, your bullets, they shoot a little closer than when you hit fire. It's really weird, and it's, really nice, too, and if you ever need to, throw it, then you can. I don't know what to tell you guys, but anyways, guys, I love you.